Hello guys, welcome back to another video with me. If you're new here, hello guys and welcome to the channel. My name is Chloe. I'm an author, a book reviewer. I do unbox some things as well. And if you're not new here, hello guys, welcome back to the video. So, today I'm going to be discussing The Divorce by Freida McFadden. And I have read this. And we're going to go into detail, but I'm winging it because I don't have my book review book because I forgot to write up a review. So, first of all, if you are a common viewer in the channel, that I do like Freida McFadden. I do have a Freida McFadden shelf, and I try to get as many Freida McFadden books as I can. So, this book, The Divorce, is her recently released book. It has just come out. She has loads of other books as well, but The Divorce is the latest. It came out exclusively in the Works Sprayed Edge. It also has 72 pages, including the epilogue. Without the epilogue, it is 71 chapters. I think I said pages just a minute ago. But it has 353 pages altogether. Now, this is the end. It says the end at the back. So this is just a standalone, whereas The Housemaid is a series. Which The Housemaid is Freida McFadden's most popular book, The Housemaid. So, as always, she has chapters set from different people's perspectives. That's a common Freida McFadden occurrence. So, let me try and find it really quickly. So, we've got chapter 1, Naomi. So, this is all set in Naomi's perspective. She doesn't always add a prologue, but sometimes she does. This prologue is the end brought to the front. This is what happens at the end. That's literally what the prologue is. It's not the way that Freida's done anything. It's just the end of the story moved to the front to kind of raise tension and all of that. And then she has Naomi's perspective for quite a while. She does split the book into 4 parts, I think. She goes back in time like she normally does, 6 years ago. These are all common Freida McFadden occurrences that she does in a lot of her books. She always goes back in time. She sets some of her chapters in different perspectives, but she doesn't have them all in parts. So this book is set into 4 little parts, and after part 4, the perspectives change slightly, and it goes into Veronica, who is one of the other main characters, and I just enjoyed this book, and I liked the ending because the ending was so unexpected. As a Freida McFadden reader, you would probably know that Freida McFadden does a lot of plot twists. The endings are never expected, and they're just really wild. But this ending was something that I was very, very surprised with. So I'll read the blurb. Naomi was living the quintessential love story. Boy meets girl, they fall in love, get married, buy a dream house, start a family. Then he kicks her out, hires the city's best divorce lawyers, drains her account, and takes up with a 20-something. It's a brutal end to the story. Naomi should accept defeat, move into a dingy apartment, get back into the workforce, and piece together the shattered remains of her life. Except, why should she? Instead, Naomi fixates on her husband's new girlfriend. What begins as cynical curiosity soon twists into obsession, and then into something far darker. As Naomi uncovers secrets she never imagined, she realises her own life may be in danger. But if it keeps her perfect family intact, isn't it worth it? I do like this book. I would probably rate it a 4 though. I wouldn't rate it a 5. It is 5-star worthy, but in my brain, I think it's a really high 4 because obviously I liked the book, I liked the main characters, I liked all of the characters, but I think the thing that really not put me off or dampened the mood or anything was the fact that the prologue was the ending, but it's not. But the ending, the way that the prologue is not actually mentioned at the back, if you understand where I'm coming from here. So the prologue is essentially when a character gets arrested or the police are there and they have no time to escape, but nowhere is that mentioned at all or even hinted at the back. Now, I know that potentially it's not, but in some books you do see that they leave like the sentence open, or they leave like the first part, the same sentence in, so you're able to follow on with the prologue at the end, if that makes it. I hope I'm making sense. But yes, I just thought that the prologue didn't really tie into anything. It was just there. But the FMC was good, the MMC was good, the side characters were good, and I liked the storyline it had. And I have to say, this female main character was psychotic, and you would have never imagined that she was the psychotic one. And there are 2 FMCs, by the way. So you may think that I'm talking about one specific character, but no, there's 2 female main characters. We've got Naomi and we've got Veronica. So one of them is completely psychotic. And it's very well written. And I do enjoy the book. But yes, so this is my Freida McFadden The Divorce review. There are, I think, 2 more books of Freida McFadden's coming out in July and August or September. So stay tuned for those if you're a Freida McFadden fan. And I'm going to try to read other things besides Freida McFadden, so that I can get some difference. So I'm currently finishing off the A to Z reading challenge, and then I'm going to be making, I reckon, a TBR tub, because I haven't got a jar that's probably big enough to withhold all of this. So we're going to make a TBR tub because I think that that's different. And write all the names of all the books, pull out one and read that, which I think is quite nice. I think that's quite different. I mean, it's the same as a TBR jar, but with a tub, really. And I can reuse the tub when I'm finished. But I'm also doing a giveaway, so if I reach 250 subscribers, I'm doing a UK giveaway, but I need people to say that they've subscribed in the comments. So if you have subscribed, please make sure you let me know if you're from the UK, because I want to enter you into a giveaway. And even though I know you're my friend, or like who subscribed to me or whatever, or if I know you and I know you're subscribed and I know you're from the UK, that's fine, because I know that you're from the UK. But if you're not from, like, that I'm aware of from the UK, you need to tell me. And if you want to be part of the giveaway, you've got to tell me, because I can't send you a book, a special edition of book with other bits and bobs, if you don't tell me that you're from the UK and that you subscribe, if that makes sense. So, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you want me to review any specific books, please leave a comment. Please let me know if you're from the UK and you have subscribed. If you want to subscribe, please make sure you do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.